I have a mini book coming out, probably what's today, November 14th, probably in a few weeks, or I'm thinking at least by the first week of December. It's a mini book, probably going to be between 25 and 75 pages, but it's all about how publishing a book with authenticity builds business growth in the age of AI. I could do a whole other podcast, and I plan to do another podcast specifically about AI. But for our purposes here, talking about evergreen content, authenticity still rules. People are tired of the AI slop. I use it as a tool, but I have a whole style guide I created during my time as the content manager. And then when AI came along, I added a whole section called AI protocols and listed AI characteristics, such as overused sentence structures, overused words, and how to write things differently. For example, it's not about this, it's about that. How to restructure the sentence to make the point without using that particular sentence structure, because that is so overused, at least by ChatGPT, along with M dashes, which I still love. I used them as a writer before and I still use them, but more sparingly these days. AI, ChatGPT overuses words like ensure and aim and navigate. And there are so many words in the English language that we can use instead of those words. Nothing against those words, they're perfectly acceptable words, but AI has just, in my mind, put them out of reach because they're just so overused. Whether you're writing this yourself or you're working with a content strategist, writer, ghostwriter, make sure that they understand that about AI and that they prioritize authenticity. And as a ghostwriter, I can tell you, I spend a lot of time getting to know my clients. I have a genuine interest in other people, which I believe is really the top quality of a ghostwriter after the ability to write and organize expertise into a book that people will engage with. But I still think having a genuine interest in other people is a critical quality. You can write, you can organize a book, but if you're not interested in the other person and don't care about writing in their voice, then you're not going to do a good job. And you, as the client, are not going to come away with a book that sounds like you. So make sure that you work with the right ghostwriter. And that's what my free download on my website is all about. I will share a link to that in the show description. Now, you also want to monetize your expertise with Evergreen offers. So a robust Evergreen content strategy pairs perfectly with Evergreen offers. These are products or services your potential new clients or patients, in the case of a medical practitioner, can purchase anytime. So some examples would include a self-paced online course, ebooks or guides, group coaching programs, membership communities. When someone reads your content at 2 a.m., they can buy or join without waiting for you to wake up. And that's the power of monetizing your expertise.